Hey guys, it's MazeMan112, and today I'm here with
MrPunkMan87.
and we're going to go ahead and break down the console wars of who won this round. So let's go ahead and jump into the first topic. The first topic we're going to talk about is graphics. I'm going to go ahead and let you start off with this one, Mr. Punkman, because I think that PlayStation 3 might have the upper hand. Let me know what you think about the graphics.
Well, I do think that PlayStation 3 does have the upper hand on the Xbox 360, and the reason for that is because obviously on the playing live on PS3, you're able to do 1080i full HD, where I believe Xbox 360 is only 720 HD. I think the big reason that is because the Blu-ray that's built in the system.
Yeah, I mean, I have to agree with you on that one. My only question would be, I don't know how many games are actually built to be ran in 1080. It seems like a lot of the developers like to go with the 720. I just wish that when Xbox or Microsoft decided to go ahead and put the DVD drive in there, because at that point in time they're still doing that little war between whether it going to be Blu-ray that made the next jump, or was it going to be the HD DVD? And Microsoft definitely picked the wrong one on this time. And I just don't think that neither one of them had the processing power for us to really be able to see the difference. There's a couple of games though that just really jump out on the PlayStation 3, so I think we're going to have to give graphics to the PlayStation 3.
I agree, and to be honest, one of the big reasons I bought a PS3 is because of the Blu-ray player, and I didn't have a Blu-ray DVD player at the time, so I got a new console as well as a new Blu-ray player, like two things in one in the same system. So that was a big selling factor for me.
I was kind of leaning that same way as well, and like I said to you before, I was a big God of War fan, and to not have that on the Xbox just kind of broke my heart. And, really I had to go out and buy a $200 Blu-ray regardless anyways, so I kind of could have just got that whole bundle like you did there.
Yeah.
Moving on to the next section, which kind of I alluded to with the whole God of War only being on the PlayStation 3, is the game selection. Can you go ahead and talk about a little bit of the game selection with the PlayStation 3?
Sure. Actually, like you mentioned, God of War, Gran Turismo is actually like a racing series on PS3. Infamous, Killzone's a popular series on the PlayStation Network. Little Big Planet, I'm not a big fan of it, but I know it was pretty big on the PS3. But the one main reasons why I love Sony and PlayStation is because of the Metal Gear Solid series. I love that whole genre of just kind of sneaking around, and just that whole gameplay was awesome. Resistance was also there, and Twisted Metal, I was a fan of that. And Uncharted is another game that is dedicated to PS3.
Yeah, I definitely grew up playing some Metal Gear Solid, and it really brought the tactical side to the whole type of game. And Little Big Planet, is that kind of like a Minecraft, but more of a 3D type thing?
I would say so. It's more. I don't play Minecraft, but I know in Little Big Planet you're able to play with 4 or maybe 5 players, like in a single level. But you're able to create these environments where you can put online and other people can play them and stuff. So, like I said, I tried it. I'm not a big fan of it, but I know it's pretty big in the PlayStation Network.
No, that's pretty cool. And with on the Xbox, on the exclusive side, we really have a couple big players in there, and one's being Halo. And when Microsoft first launched, or Xbox first launched, Halo was the big man on campus, so that was really nice that Bungie was exclusive for the Xbox. And I'm wondering if the PlayStation 4, because Bungie came out when they did that whole presentation and said that they're bringing them to the PlayStation, if they're going to be exclusive for the PlayStation 4. And the other things that they also have are some Gears of War. Gears of War is another real big one, and also Fable. I don't know if you've ever played any of the Fable, but I really enjoy those games as well.
Yeah, actually, I never played Fable, but I have played Halo before, and I agree with you. I mean, Halo did kind of put Xbox and Xbox 360 on the map. But I did watch the PS4 reveal information, and they did say the new game Destiny, I believe it's called, by Bungie, is going to have PS4 just specific downloadable content later on in the year, which is kind of cool. So I don't know if it's going to be available on Xbox, but they said that they're going to have some maps and stuff available only on PlayStation Network.
Yeah, and that game looks absolutely badass watching it on there. I think I might need to get a PlayStation 4 just to play that game. And you alluded to how they said they were going to have exclusive downloadable content for that, and that kind of brings us into the next thing with the multiplayer. And I feel like Microsoft has had the advantage in the multiplayer, even though you have to pay extra to get on the network doesn't go down as often. And it also seems like when you don't have to pay, you get a little bit more of a serious gamer. What are your viewpoints on that?
I do agree, man. I have had PlayStation 3 for 3 or 4 years now, and I don't remember if you remember from last year when the network was down for like 2 to 3 months because it got hacked, and it was freaking horrible, man. I would totally pay $6 or $8 a month to have dedicated servers, and to be honest, sometimes that you just get like a shitty gameplay and you just get laggy systems. And I really think having dedicated servers really does help. And I am really envious of the whole Xbox 360 online play system.
Yeah, it is kind of nice, and really, I don't even realize the whole $50 a year or $60 a year anymore. It just kind of automatically gets withdrawn. But it definitely is nice not to have to worry about your stuff getting stolen or the networks crashing. I just wish that all Microsoft games would be on dedicated server and not a select few.
I didn't know that. I thought they were all like that.
Black Ops 2 is not on a dedicated server. I guess it would just take too many servers to be able to man the population that's going to be on there. So you have the host, and you really, that's really what I think Black Ops 2 is going to be known for, is just having a bad host, the whole host migration, and having really bad hit detection.
Okay, well, see, that's something I did not know. I thought all of online play for Xbox was dedicated servers.
Nope, I wish. That would be freaking fantastic. The last topic that we want to go ahead and discuss here is going to be the accessories, whether or not this is the Kinect in the PlayStation Motion. Is that what it's called?
I think it's called Move.
Move, I'm sorry, I messed that one up for you. And also, it seems like now that Microsoft was ahead of the game with getting, Facebook integration, YouTube integration, Hulu, and Netflix, but that stuff is all available on PlayStation 3 now, correct?
That is correct. And I want to make a point out. I mean, you guys do pay to use their online services for Xbox, which is, to play online as well as use Netflix and Hulu, YouTube, and Amazon Prime, where I guess it's kind of an advantage for the PSN network, where I don't have to pay an extra fee to watch Netflix, I'm already paying $20 for, or, use the YouTube app or Amazon Prime. But I have not used the PlayStation Move. I'm not a big fan. When I play video games, I just want to send my ass, and I don't want to move. So that's just me, man.
Yeah, and we know with the Kinect, it's kind of the same way. And to me, the whole motion detection the technology is just not quite there to make the game fun. It'd be really cool if you could play like a first-person shooter and actually be holding the gun and kind of moving around, but it's just not there quite yet.
I'm sure later on, I agree with you, I'm sure later on the technology will come out and they're going to be able to totally have that gameplay where you're the first-person shooter holding a fake gun or something.
Okay, and the last thing I want to ask you is, are you going to be buying just the PlayStation 4, or are you going to be considering the Xbox 720?
To be honest, I am really looking forward to the PS4, but I am looking forward to see what Xbox has to offer. I think it's going to be a real tough challenge, but right now, I'm probably to lean PS4, but unless Xbox 720 or Durango, whatever it's called, has something over the top, amazing and new, then I might, sway to the other side. But if I have the funds later on, I would totally love to purchase both systems.
And that's kind of how I feel. It's almost like whatever the wife says is what I'm going to do, and the Xbox is going to be first. And if I can convince her to let me have a PlayStation 4, that's what I'm going to do.
Nice.
All right, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up there. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what console you guys think is better as well. Make sure you guys go ahead and check out MrPunkMan87. That's MrPunkMan87 at YouTube.com. Make sure you guys leave it in the comment section below. Hit that like button. Hit subscribe. And I'll see you guys later. Spotlight bitches, today go ahead and take a look at who my favorite MLG player is and who's a bigger porn star between Ron Jeremy and John Holmes. Let me know what you guys think.